some billionaire, some tens of, centimillionaire who's flying her out to Dubai and just fucking her and then sending her back. You can barely afford to get her an Uber to come to meet you.
How often is it that some girl's being flown out to Dubai to be fucked? Like, I think that there are red pillars in my YouTube chat that actually think it's like, oh, probably not that high. Probably like 35% of women are getting flown around the world to get fucked. Like, there are people in my chat right now that think that. Like, oh, I'd say probably like 50% of women could start an OnlyFans and make $100,000 a year. Like there are people in my YouTube chat that think that right now.
And some guy can fly her business class to Dubai, no problem. Now the dating market has been totally open and even encouraged for women to, indulge and to sleep around. This means that the majority of guys are not getting any attraction from women. That's going to drastically increase how lonely a lot of guys are. And then when you think about, this isn't shallow. It might seem shallow right now, like, oh yeah, so many guys aren't getting sex, but it's like, that's deeply important. That's a fundamental psychological need. And then when you think about what sex actually is...
Wait, what's
a lot
that?
of guys are. And then when you think about, this isn't shallow. It might seem shallow right now, like, oh yeah, so many guys aren't getting sex, but it's like, that's deep.
Maslow's hierarchy of needs? He threw sex in here in the bottom part? My dude, you added this word here. Maslow's hierarchy of needs has to do with what is like the fundamental thing you need to fucking survive. Physiological, breathing, yes. Food, water, sleep. Homeostasis, I don't know why that's here. Excretion, I don't know why that's here. Sex does not belong here, my dude. Are you serious? Bruv.
Deeply important. That's a fundamental psychological need. And then when you think about what sex actually is supposed to lead to, which is family, and that's like, the best, biggest, permanent cure of loneliness, well, then most guys aren't having that.
Look up in the original. I don't know if sex is included in the original, but it would probably be under the third part, I think, is past safety. Yeah, belonging and love. It's probably going to be in this third part here, would be my guess. Belonging and love. Intimate relationships and friends. These are your psychological needs. Your basic needs do not include sex. This is like if you don't have this shit, you fucking die. That's why it's a basic fundamental need, right? If you don't have food and water, warmth and rest, you're gonna die from hunger or exposure. If you're not safe, you're gonna get eaten by a fucking animal or ran over by a car or you die or something, right? Bye. Remember to hit that like and subscribe and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.